Hi boys and girls, and welcome to your math lesson for today. Today is Thursday, April 23rd, 2020. Today for your math assignment, what you're going to need is your math textbook, a pencil, and 2 different colored crayons. For your extra activities today, what you're going to need is either 2 egg cartons with 10 slots each, or you can also use a piece of paper for our extra activity today with 2 10 frames. So there's 10 here and 10 here. And you're also going to need 10 small objects. So Mrs. Peterson grabbed her pom-poms because I like using pom-poms. You can pick whatever you want. You could also pick coins or buttons, cereal, anything small that can fit in one of your either your 10 frames or your egg cartons. Mrs. Peterson's going to explain your extra activities at the end of your lesson today. So I'm just going to push these aside and let's get started. Let's begin by turning our page in our textbook to page 52. You can pause the video if you need to turn your page. Awesome, so we're going to begin with this page today, boys and girls. It says, color the correct number of squares and circles. Write the numbers. So this is what I'm going to need my 2 different colors for. If you only have 1 color, it's okay, but it's probably easier if you have 2. So what we're going to do, boys and girls, is we're going to take one of our colors. The crayons keep wanting to go away. And we have to color how much each of these numbers say. So here we have 1 plus 2 equals blank. For the squares, we're going to color how much the first number is. For the circles, we're going to color how many the second number is. So for the first number, how many do I need to color? 1. So I'm going to color 1 square. Then I'm going to take my other color and color the circles what the second number is. What is the second number? 2. Good job. So let's color 2 with our other color. And then we need to see how many this is all together. So some of you might already know what 1 plus 2 is, but maybe you want to count and double check. So the way that we can double check is we can count how many things we colored. So we're going to count how many squares and how many circles we colored all together. 1, 2, 3. 1 plus 2 equals 3. And put this number in the box. I'll show you one more and then I'm going to let you do it by yourself. Let's look at the next one. Okay, so again, we're going to color the squares where the first number is. So the first number is what? 4. Good job. So I'm going to color 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I'm going to color with my second color the circles that the second number is. What's the second number? 2. 1 and 2. Then I'm going to see how much this is all together. So 4 plus 2 equals blank. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put a 6. Oh, that's hard around the crease. 6 in this box. 4 plus 2 equals 6. All right, boys and girls, I want you to try now the rest of this page on your own. So remember, you're going to color the squares what the first number is and the circles what the second number is. Then you're going to count how many it is all together and put the answer in the box. Don't forget to pause the video while you complete this page. All right, you should be all done that page now. So what we're going to do is we're just going to talk about this page really quickly. So on this page, we have a bunch of birds. Let's see. So right now, boys and girls, let's look at these birds. How many birds are sitting on the branch right now? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 birds are sitting on the branch. Then it looks like 3 more are flying over. So let's look at these birds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's try counting on to see how many more birds join us. Ready? So 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Now let's look down here and see what they did. So they did what Mrs. Peterson said. They said that there was 5 birds, then they counted on 6, 7, 8. And then they put the number sentence right here. Ready? 5 plus 3 equals 8. Wonderful. Let's turn the page to page 54. This is going to be our last page of the day. Then I'm going to explain your extra activities. Awesome. So on this page, boys and girls, what it wants us to do is add and then write the numbers. So what we're going to begin doing, boys and girls, is seeing how many, well, these are bugs, I guess, ants, bees, and little mice that we have to begin with. And then we're going to try counting on, okay? So here, let's see how many ants I have that are all eating this little, I don't know what this is, a little piece of cake, some cheese. Mrs. Peterson is going to put a tick through every ant when she counts it. That's the way I like to do it, so that I know that I've already counted the ant and I'm not going to count the ant 2 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to put a 7 in this box because I have 7 ants to begin with. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to practice counting on to figure out how many I have all together. So I already know that I have 7 ants. Now let's see how many I have all together with these two. So 7, 8, 9. Let's look over here. So 7 plus 2 equals 9. Good job, boys and girls. Okay, so let's see if you could do these next 2 by yourself. So what you're going to do is you're going to see how many bees you have to begin with. So you're going to count the bees and put that number in the box you have to begin with. Then you're going to practice counting on. So you're going to count on from this number to see how many you have all together. Same thing with the mice. You're going to see how many mice you have to begin with. Then you're going to practice counting on to see how many mice you have all together. Don't forget to tick them as you count them. That way, again, you don't count them 2 times. We don't want to do that. Okay, boys and girls, I'm going to get you to pause the video and complete this page. Then, when you unpause the video, you're going to see what the extra activity is that I'm going to explain to you. So pause the video, complete this page. Awesome job, boys and girls. So you should be all done with your math. I'm going to put this aside. Now I'm going to explain my 2 extra activities to you and the 2 ways you can do it. Okay, let's start with the egg cartons. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on adding here. So we're going to pretend that this is the 2 different ways that we were doing it, and we're going to put some numbers in. So one way you can do this, boys and girls, is you can just pick some numbers. So I'm going to pick some pom-poms here and go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to pick some here. 1, 2, 4, 6. And then what I'm going to do, boys and girls, is I'm going to see how many there is all together. So I can look, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll probably put it like this too, so it's more like the 10 frame. There we go. So I have 4 pom-poms. Now let's see how many I have with these. So I'm going to start counting from 4. I know I have 4. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 and 6 equals 10. Let's try one more. This way this time. Take some pom-poms. Awesome. There. So there's 2 ways you can do this. You can either do the counting on method that I just did, so we can count how many there is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then count on from 7. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 pom-poms. Or a different way you can do it is you can say that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pom-poms, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pom-poms. And then you can count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now the way you can do this, boys and girls, without having these little egg cartons is Mrs. Peterson just made kind of like the egg cartons on this piece of paper. So instead, you could just put your pom-poms in your 10 frame. My pom-poms are kind of big. And practice adding this way too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4. What does that equal? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You could use sticky notes if you wanted to put the different answers. Lots of ways you can do this. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for learning with me today.